Today for the Bitcoin price, what is happening right now for the Bitcoin price? Are we just breaking down, confirming our downward trajectory to 10,500 US dollars? Or is Bitcoin just once again taking the money from the bears, going to bounce here and going all the way up to the next price target for Bitcoin right now? Well guys, there is something extremely interesting unfolding in the Bitcoin charts right now. I will be sharing my game plan, my strategy, and what I am expecting for the Bitcoin price, for the Ethereum price, and for the altcoin section right now in the immediate short term. In the second part of the video, and this is the most important part, I will be showing you this chart here, the Bitcoin price against the US dollar tether balance on exchanges. And look what happened here within one day. Is this the harbinger of a move for Bitcoin with a very specific direction? Well, I will be talking about that. Guys, I can assure you, you cannot afford to be missing out on that video. This video will be jam-packed from the beginning until the end, so watch it all the way through. Sit down and also scroll down. Let's smash up the like button to new all-time highs because of you guys. We are the biggest channel in terms of views within the last 1 or 2 weeks in the world. Thank you so much for that. Press subscribe, press the bell and press on all because I am getting messages left and right that people are not getting notified. Press the bell right now to get notified on our time-sensitive video. Thank you so much for that. And with that being said, welcome to the friends and welcome back to MMCrypto. My name is Chris, and as always, we are really pumped to go straight into the content. All right, guys, and as always, we are starting here on the 4-hourly candles for the Bitcoin price. And look at this. What happened here to Bitcoin? Is this the beginning of Bitcoin actually going further down here into a continuation dump to 10,500 US dollars? Or is Bitcoin here once again taking the money of the bears just to revert and go back higher? Well, this is the question I want to answer today. I want to go over Ethereum, I want to go over the altcoin section, and I also want to go over about this crazy Bitcoin chart here, an on-chain chart, which actually gives us a very clear evidence what is very likely to happen for Bitcoin here. First of all, let's concentrate here on the 4-hourly. And as you remember here in the last 2 videos, basically, we talked about how I personally was surprised by this dump. But if you are watching our videos, you were not surprised about this continuation dump. What I covered here actually was that this specific confirmation here, this bounce from the previous support which failed, was bearish for Bitcoin, and that the likelihood of us going further down significantly increased. Once again, just very quickly before we continue here, watch this video here from 2 days ago where I was talking about that scenario. First of all, here the bad news. We broke back below, and this level of course was a very important one to hold. The retest was not successful. There is no way around it. This retest here, it was a bearish retest, so in the immediate short term this is not bullish, and this decreases the chance of Bitcoin. This retest here decreases the chance of Bitcoin to break out. What we can see right now is that Bitcoin broke this resistance, but I want to cover the question whether this break of the resistance is significant and whether we should freak out here according to that. Well, let me pull out here the volume candles, either on the 4-hourly and also on the hourly. You can see that there is not significant volume coming in. When a pattern here, which is 25 days old, is getting broken towards the downside, I usually do want to see significant volume behind this dump. And so far we are not seeing that. This can change. But what does it mean for us here as a learning for this breakdown? Well, one thing might be, maybe this is not a breakdown. Maybe this is not a breakdown yet. I mean, we can furthermore break down, but if we connect here the wicks, and obviously it is always very easy just to make the connections differently here, but as you can see, if you were to just connect the wicks, Bitcoin still has many touch points within that pattern, and this one is not the breakdown yet. In fact, we are getting a bounce here. So what I do want to put out here is that I will remain bullish in the short term as long as we are not breaking 11.3k, but I will remain bullish in the longer term even though we are breaking that, as long as we are not breaking the 10,500 US dollar level. This is the reason why I'm still in my leverage trade on Phoenix, which I opened all the way back here at 9,400 US dollars. Would I go in a long position right now? for sure I wouldn't go in a long position right now here for the short term, but I am holding my long position open for Bitcoin, since this is for me personally, because of the missing volume here, not the confirmed breakdown here I would have been waiting for if I were to be a bear. So once again guys, as long as Bitcoin is not breaking this level, and as long as Bitcoin is not breaking the 10.5k level, I would say that we are still remaining here in this consolidation phase I was actually talking about the last 2 weeks. Well, now people might come and say, well, you always say I remain bullish as long as we are not breaking this level, but this is the exact right strategy. This is the reason why I remain bullish here within this pattern, when everyone was drying out, all the weak hands were actually being shaken out, and I said I remain bullish as long as we stay above 8,500 US dollars. We stayed above, and the Bitcoin price went towards the upside. I can change my opinion when we are breaking below 10.5k. This is how TA works, and this is how you are very likely to be successful in Bitcoin here. All the way back here I was even saying it is very likely for us to remain within that in that phase. So as you can see, everything is still on track here. It is actually exactly how we were anticipating that. I was, by the way, surprised here by this premature breakout, which turned out in a fake out in the end. So right now we are still on track here in this consolidation pattern. Going back on the, you know what, let me go on the 3-day candles. You can see that this pattern is characterized here by this upward sloping bullish channel, the breakdown, running V-shaped recovery. We have this symmetrical triangle consolidation, the breakout towards the upside, which we traded here at the 9,400 US dollar entry. This trade is still open on Phoenix, and then we have this consolidation phase, exactly, by the way, exactly mirroring the scenario we had back then in 2015, 2016. So even with that breakdown, we are completely on track here in this consolidation pattern. And as you can see, what happened back in the days, we broke out towards the upside. So this is still in place for Bitcoin right now. As you can see, we are still within that consolidation phase. Even a breakdown to 10,500 US dollars would not invalidate that. So if you are really freaking out here, maybe just zoom out on the 3-day candles, zoom out on the weekly candles, and you will see that Bitcoin is still in this upwards trajectory, and we didn't even put in a macro lower low. But also guys, I really want to go over into this chart, because this chart completely blew my mind. I just made my daily on-chain research, and something crazy was popping up here for US dollar Tether and for Bitcoin. I will be showing you exactly what it means in historic perspective for Bitcoin. This one is extremely accurate to predict future movements for Bitcoin right now. First of all, I want to cover here Ethereum, because many people are still in Ethereum, and as you know, we as an MMCrypto community, we took our first profits at 303 US dollars, then we took the next profits here at 400 US dollars, and Ethereum actually missed our next price targets just by a few dollars, which was actually very sad to see. However, so far a very nice ride here towards the upside. But the question right now is Ethereum right now on track to lower price levels, or is this just a normal dip within an upwards trajectory? Well, first of all, it was a little bit disappointing that we hit this, we didn't hit this price target by just a few dollars. But as you can see, Ethereum has to basically only hold here this 163 US dollar level. As long as we are holding the 103.60 US dollar level and we are bouncing from there, this price target is still in place, guys. And as long as we are bouncing here, we are basically holding the previous lows for Bitcoin here on the daily candles, which are all among the lines of 164, 163 US dollars. And if I were to go on to the weekly candle, you can see that there's more significance coming to that price. As you can see, we basically had a massive rejection here in 2019, exactly at the 363 US dollar level. And also 1 year before, in March 2018, we had this one here coming as support. So do I have to tell you how important the 163 US dollar level is? So as long as Ethereum holds this level, I also remain bullish on Ethereum here. And when we are breaking this to the downside, I am liable to change my mind. It's same for a Bitcoin. As long as we are closing a weekly below 10.5k, I am liable to change my mind on the Bitcoin trajectory towards the upside. And this is very important, guys. This here is the Bitcoin dominance. We've been talking about that multiple times here, and I was always pointing out this green box here. This is the support box for the Bitcoin dominance. Once Bitcoin breaks this towards the downside, I might change my mind here about the altcoin season. You know that that I am already exposed with an altcoin portfolio and with a DeFi portfolio I completely transparently shared here on this channel. Make sure you go to our channel and you watch the video from 4 days ago where I shared my DeFi portfolio. But as you can see, Bitcoin is still here supported on the weekly, but also let me go to the daily by this level here. You can see it, 60%. Bitcoin was holding it so far. When we are breaking down, well guys, we might see some mania coming in. So far I'm only exposed with a few percent each here in these portfolios, just in case I were to be wrong here. But in case we are breaking below, well, I would say an altcoin season, an exuberant altcoin season might be imminent. So far we got the bounce here for Bitcoin on the dominance chart, and as long Bitcoin is holding the 60%, I wouldn't go all too crazy, because once Bitcoin goes towards the new all-time high, I can see altcoins losing momentum against Bitcoin just before we are seeing the dominance reverting once Bitcoin reaches the new all-time high. But let's wait and see what happens here. I just want to tell you, even though the Bitcoin dominance goes sideways, altcoin can gain momentum, because one thing I wanted to show you here is if you were to go over to CoinMarketCap, right now we have 6,500 different cryptocurrencies in the market. So with the number of cryptocurrencies in the market increasing, the share of them per cryptocurrency dilutes over Bitcoin, and with this dilution we can see certain cryptocurrencies increasing in value, even though the market cap, even though the dominance is going sideways. Please keep that in mind. We see a huge supply inflation in the altcoin space. Every single day a new altcoin is popping up, or 5 new altcoins are popping up. So obviously we have to take that into consideration. If you want us to cover more altcoins here on our channel, make sure you scroll down and you leave your favorite altcoin in the comment section down below. Right now you not only support us by bumping up the algorithm and by showing us some love here, but also I am going down in the comment section down below, reading these comments myself, and whenever an altcoin comment is popping up on the top, you can upvote each other's altcoin suggestions. Then I might be taking that into consideration for future altcoin TA. But now guys, this is what I have been waiting for. This is the Glassnode chart here of the Bitcoin price against the Tether US dollar balance on exchanges. And wait here until the end, I will show you 2 other things here: the circulating supply of Tether and also the Bitcoin balance on exchanges. All of them putting together, they paint a very clear picture, and they show you why you shouldn't freak out right now, because this orange line here is the Bitcoin price, whilst the green line is the balance on exchanges of US dollar Tether. And you can basically see always, usually when the price goes up, the US dollar Tether supply goes up, the US dollar Tether supply on exchanges goes up, because, well, the people are depositing their US dollar Tether and they are ready to buy things with that on the exchange. And you can guess 3 times right now what they are willing to buy. Well, usually it is Bitcoin. And you can see that same thing unfolding here, Tether supply going up, price going up. But look what's happening now. The price is going down, and look what happened here. The Tether supply went up in a single day for 1 billion US dollars. Look at this, 800 million US dollars, US dollar Tether on exchanges, and the next day, boom, the next day 1.8 billion US dollars, 1 billion US dollar Tether more on exchanges. And well guys, I can tell you, this might put some rocket fuel behind the price. Whether it's today, tomorrow, next week, who knows? Bitcoin can go down to 10.5k, and these waves are basically only waiting for it to buy the dip up. Just make sure that you're aware of the fact that there might be some massive whales coming into the exchanges ready to buy this specific dip right now, which is unfolding for Bitcoin. And then you can make the decision, do you want to be on the side of the smart money, or do you want to be on the side of the dump money, of the shaky money, of the weekends money? Well guys, I am not touching my long-term holding portfolio, and I can see here that the waves are planning something big for Bitcoin. Well, let's go into the next one, because this is the circulating supply, and you can see that this is on an upwards trajectory ever since, I don't know, like 2-3 years or so. And you can see that now the supply of US dollar Tether, just with the last increase here, went up to 10 billion US dollars, 2 billion of them ready on exchanges to buy Bitcoin. The next thing, let me pull up this red line here. This is the balance of Bitcoin on exchanges, and this one is constantly going down. It is getting a little bit busy in this chart, but you can see that everything here supports the narrative of a Bitcoin bull market. Exchange balance of Bitcoin, the red line going down, contracting the supply of Bitcoin being held on exchanges ready to sell. Then you can see here the US dollar tether supply on exchanges just bumping up by a 120% in one single day. US dollar tether ready to buy Bitcoin on exchanges. The price here dipping down from 12,000 to 11,500, and at the same time the US dollar tether supply going up on a constant basis. You can let me know in the comment section down below what you think about that. Do you think that this constellation here is bullish, or do you think that this constellation is neutral or bearish? I certainly think this is a very bullish constellation here. I mean, make a mental screenshot of that and look at it again in 1 or 2 months, and I think we will be on the same side. Once again, guys, if you appreciate these time-sensitive updates here, when the Bitcoin price is going down, when the Bitcoin price is going up, scroll down, smash up the like button, give me feedback. If I'm getting more likes, I will be doing more of these videos for you, sharing all of our insights transparently with you. Also press the subscription button and press the bell and press on all. I am getting more and more messages of people telling me the videos are not getting recommended, maybe because it's Bitcoin content or whatever, but whatever the reason is, you have to press subscribe, press the bell, and also press on all, and then you can make sure that you get the notification when I am putting out the next video. Also, guys, very important, if you want to have updates even more up to date, even before I am uploading the videos, join our Telegram group. We are more than 17,000 people already in the pinned comment. If you click at this link, you can join our free Telegram group. It's completely for free. It will remain for free forever. We are the biggest crypto community in the world there, so make sure you join the family right now. DaVinci J15 is there, I am there, and we are talking with you guys here on a daily basis. So thank you so much for joining the family right now. And that's already it for today's video, guys. Expect the unexpected. We are always level-headed. We are always prepared for both scenarios. This is what makes the MMCrypto community so strong. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming back to the channel, and also for watching the video all the way through until the end of the video. Especially you guys, I really appreciate you, because this helps a lot. YouTube loves when people are watching it until the end, and obviously I have jam-packed content until the very end of the video, so I really appreciate you guys watching it all the way till the end, supporting us with likes, supporting us with comments, and only because of you we were able to get to the #1 channel in terms of views within the last 1 or 2 weeks, guys. Your support is completely invaluable, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, guys, click the subscription box right here and click the Bible tutorial, which is popping up right there. And as always, guys, as always, bye bye.